many choices.
Right then. So then... oh.
Hi, Rosetta!
Nice of you to drop by, Lyria. Come to see my part of town?
Actually, I wanted to ask you how I could help the crew.
Is that so? Well, I'd say there's no need to stress out about it.
But I want to be useful and do my share.
Oh dear. I think you might be overthinking this.
Still, isn't there something I can do?
Let's see. Guidebooks are pretty useful. Ever thought about writing one?
Write my own guidebook?
Just jot down the fun things you've seen and done. Whatever you want to share with us.
Better than complaining all the time. That's like the opposite of being helpful.
You're right. Okay, I'll write the best guidebook ever.
I can't wait to read it. Such a refreshing breeze.
If you're done looking around, we can start heading to the meetup spot a little early.
Excuse me.
The meetup spot was somewhere around here, right? Are you done looking around?
Yeah, I think I've seen everything.
Same. Let's take a quick break while we wait for the others.
Look, it's the Grand Cipher!
Oh yeah! Rackham did say he'd bring her in for repairs.
Can I tell you something? I heard what you did when I was falling off the ship. I felt so happy knowing you sprang to my rescue. We've been through a lot together. Visited new islands, met new people. It hasn't always been the safest trip, but you've always been there to protect me. I just wanted to say thank you. And since our lives are intertwined, let's make the most of our journey together.
Yeah.
Now my face feels a little hot. That's so true. Doesn't it smell nice?
Sure does.
Sorry. Kept y'all waiting. Cypher's officially in the shop.
Nice work.
Hey!
Thanks, Rackham. So, we've got time to burn, it seems. Anyone want...
Almost forgot this.
You guys hear that?
All right, I'm off. Pardon my rudeness. I don't do well with lizards.
Hey! I ain't no lizard!
It can talk?
I do beg your pardon. We didn't mean to startle you. And we certainly don't intend on starting any trouble. Actually, we're a crew of humble skyfarers. This is Vern. I assure you he means no harm. If anything, he's quite the lovable dragon once you get to know him.
You've got it all wrong, Catalina. I'm a cool dragon.
Huh. Skyfarers, you say? Oh, allow me to introduce myself. My name is...
Roland, you've got to help us. A tornado suddenly hit our village out of nowhere.
A tornado? Could something have angered Tempeal's primal beast?
Huh?
Remain here in Folca. I'll handle the rest. My apologies. It seems I'm needed elsewhere, so I'm afraid this is farewell for now.
Hey, wait! He sure ran off in a hurry.
And I heard him say primal beast. We should follow him.
One more!
So then...
Welcome, welcome! I have knickknacks for all your travel needs. Never hurts to have some backup, right? Wanna buy an airship? I can get you one wholesale. Get it? One Skyfarer's trash is another merchant's treasure. See you next time.
Hello.
Right up, folks! Feast your eyes on my incredible merchandise! There are still people stuck in Tempeal! Oh, what do we do? What do we do? So the altar suddenly lit up, you know? And the wind was like a whoosh! And that primeval god is not happy. Slow down, take a few deep breaths, and tell me exactly what happened. Okay, okay. I'm calm.
An altar, fierce winds, and what they call a primeval god. Sound familiar?
Yeah, it does.
Smells fishy. It's gotta be connected to Bahamut going ballistic on us.
That guy with glasses knows something we don't. Wanna see if we can tag along?
He could lead us to a clue. What do you think, Captain?
Well, we can't ignore people in trouble.
Exactamundo.
Right then. I know what I have to do. Time to get moving.
Excuse me?
Ah, hello again. The situation is a bit out of hand, as you can see. If you need something from me, can it wait? I must leave town for a spell.
Then I'll cut to the chase. Allow us to join you.
Say that again?
It seems you're in a predicament. Depending on the situation, we could be of help.
I appreciate the offer, I really do, but
You mentioned a primal beast, right? If that's the problem, we want to lend a hand.
We hit our own snag as soon as we arrived in this skydom. Bet your round of drinks whatever you're facing has to do with us, too.
Simply put, our goals are aligned. It takes two to tango, wouldn't you say?
I don't know. Though, more hands would certainly be welcome. Very well. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yay!
Anything can happen out there. You should get organized before we head out. I'm afraid not.
All right. So who are we calling to the front line?
Couldn't resist my help?
Pow! They'll never see me coming.
I've got you covered.
See that counter? That's where we can pick up new quests. Let's check back often, okay?
Is your stomach growling? Give it what it wants. You set. That dude's gonna need serious help fixing the tornado problem.
Oh, are you a Skyfarer, perchance? If you're looking for coin, I can help you find jobs from all over the Skydom. So, would you be interested in taking a quest or two? Or, maybe more? What do you think? Would you take this one? Please be careful. Come again.
Okay, people. It's go time!
Watch out! Here they come!
Heads up, people!
Feel the fire!
Help me out!
Roger!
Bullseye, baby!
It was a pleasure!
Let's move on.
Looking good!
I'll finish this.
Just like that! One leg down, but looks like there's still more of them. They just keep coming! But we'll show them who's boss!
We got this! They're wide open! Whoa, cool spell!
Oh, was that all the way?
Dragon leg!
It was nothing.
Looking good!
On my mark. Got it.
Cover fire?
I do my best.
I'm not liking the look of this, but don't let it intimidate you.
Don't hold back! Looking good! Just like that!
Too much weight.
That was
Let's keep it up! We fight as one!
Follow me!
After you!
The real fight's just getting started!
Understood. Just like that!
No kidding.
On my mark!
Bend them back.
Lay it on him!
That's one breakdown, but looks like there's still more of them.
You could sound a little more enthused.
Not liking the look of this, but don't let it intimidate ya.
Feel the fight!
Heads up. Sorry, not sorry.
Just like that!
Now I'm pumped.
That makes two of us.
Look at
Oh, you're in there.
Let's end this!
What?
Here's our chance!
Finish!
Don't hold back! Looking good! Just like...
You do us proud.
Save this one!
Get him. Read him and wait.
After you! Looking good!
Hey, the...
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
That worked out! Somehow or other.
Yes, can I help you? Here it is. This one, yes? Please be careful.
And not the kind that want to harm.
You missed! Looking good! Catch this!
That was great!
Just like that!
Come on.
Sorry,
not
Looking
sorry.
good!
And it all comes together.
You said it!
I got
Break
you
and
to
lay.
myself!
You're not wrong. The next one's mine. There's nothing to
Right
fear.
on time!
Look at... Just like that!
Hot enough
I'll
for
finish this.
you? Been saving this one.
Follow through! After you! On my mark!
Keep it up.
You too, Pat!
When the going gets...
Are you injured? Thanks for the heal. Catch this! Looking good. Just like that. Here we go. Attack! Roger. You're the best, Rackham.
Don't get mushy on me.
They won't escape my sword!
Looking good! Just like that! On my mark!
Enchanted leg!
Dragon leg!
Come on!
Take this!
Got eyes on him!
Fall straight to our blade! You got it! Just like that! Dragon leg! Back up!
Loud and clear! That's dust!
Looking good! Just like that!
Yes.
The captain's here! Tempest, flame! Ha! Eo! Bring it! Absolute zero!
And we'll do it again!
Good hustle, people!
Just be careful! Close call!
Feel the fight!
Catch this!
Hang on! I'm coming! Stand for me.
You're a real one.
It's over already? Boy, you're on a roll.
Hold it together!
I won't give in! Let's see. Nice find. Ooh. Whew. We made it through.
Oh, fun!
I think I get it! This'll do the trick.
Yeah, I think I get it. Well, all right. Nifty.
Excellent. Seems useful.
Great! Just living up to my potential.
What'll it be? Something hard?
Got an order? Sigil enhancement? Got it. Show me. Want your weapons tempered? I'll handle it. I'll handle it. handle it.
Success.
I'll handle it. Good. I'll handle it.
Success.
I'll handle it. How about that? I'll handle it.
Success.
Your weapons won't betray you.
What? Yes, can I help you? Right. This one, yes? It's in your hands now.
There we go. Let's do it to it.
You're bringing the whole circus, huh? Keep on your toes. Yikes! It's alive!
It's safe. You're weaker now. Oh, you're in for it.
Feel the fight! Stay calm, everyone.
Dragon leg. Ever tasted lead?
Follow me!
Batter up.
I've got you! Return to the tide.
I guess so. Not bad.
Stay out! We kicked some serious butt there. Let's keep it up. They just keep coming. But we'll show. It's an air raid.
Take him out.
Let's go.
Take this.
Baseball
Looking
fit.
good.
We're the best.
Go on, say more.
Catch this. Nope.
Stay out. We kicked some serious butt there. Let's keep it up. They just keep coming. But we'll show them who's boss.
Dragon leg. All set. Looking good.
I'll finish this.
Close call. Close call. Looking good. Looking. Just like that.
You're mine!
On my mark.
Thought you had me. Too hot to handle. Do it. Now it's on. Ugh, more monsters. You ready?
Don't hold back. Looking good. Out like that. Catch this. Looking good. Just like that. On fire.
Well, I'll be.
Prepare yourself!
And I think that's everything. You were awesome out there.
Good work. Now let's get back out there.
All right. Is your stomach growling? Give it what it wants. Hello there.
Our adventure began with a strange light falling over my home island of Zinkenstill. I chased it to the impacts. The girl was shaken. I knew an unfair fight when Catalina and I fended them off well enough, moments away from death. So, it's just as I began to sink into fortunately, looking into her blue eyes, two people. Lyria had taken a huge the next moment, darkness and flames. Now that their trump card had been... Sometimes I wonder what fate's a funny thing, isn't it? Since meeting Lyria, but the Grand Cipher crew doesn't... Now, where was I? The Empire was not going to... There was so much to think about. But all those plans... Well, before I knew it, I thought about Dad's letter. When I was young, he would take me to the edge of the island. Now, I wouldn't have to make... From the moment we left Zinkenstill, our adventures were Catalina, who claimed to be an experienced. Since then, we gained more and more. It's all thanks to their support that I've made it this far. And what a wild ride. It's sure, being a roving band of new faces, new places, and anyway, we discovered another piece of the sky, but I knew it was going to... I hope you're ready, Zeka Grande.
You think you know the sky and wind, but then you come...
Catalina,
The wind rustled Lyria's hair from somewhere far, far away. Much time has passed since Lyria and I escaped. I found myself thankful that... Lyria and I, so you're Lyria. I was appointed to stay by her. She reminded me of a beautiful expression was fixed, and moved to pity. But I may as well have been talking to a doll. It wasn't until many days had escaped. So, I taught her to laugh through books and reverie. I taught her to look. The illustrations Lyria had seen, and finally, there, with the open... Someday, we'll see. As the bond between us grew, Lyria doesn't belong in the shining empire. Then, one day...
Really?
I had made a vow. I took her hand once again.
Piloting an airship ain't easy work. Ha! Just a little. Finally, the Grand Cipher, it was a panoramic azure. Dapple. Damn. Who'd have ever thought? The Grand Cipher and I, we'd gone through right then. Landing fuel stores, full. What awaited us in the Zega Grande Skydom? Ah, the Grand. Ever since I found her abandoned behind it, I was just a kid. But back then, I didn't know the difference between after a ton of elbow grease, and wouldn't you know it, she actually lifted off the ground for me. Nothing quite like before I could take it all in. My dream, I mean literally, 100 different things could have caused it. Betrayed by the very skies I longed for. I was crushed. Looking back now, it's laugh if you want, but some pits are too deep to crawl out of. Especially, don't worry, my pity party. But ironically enough, it was the meteoric rise of the Erste Empire. Just as I'd given up on flying, their twisted machinations. Thing is, Lyria needed to. Thought I'd already closed that chapter of my life. Quick, get on the Grand Cipher! I don't know what got into me. She'd fell once before. Hell, I knew with the people of Port Breeze, all I needed to do. It's a damn shame it took me this long. But I'm back now, as the Grand Cipher's engine purred to life. Lyria quelled the primal beast in catastrophe. Ever since that day, I've been the helmsman for the Grand Cipher. It's been one hell of a ride. So, Zega Grande Skydom, and that includes Estalucia.
If I hadn't met Master Zaka on that, if he hadn't saved me, there's no way. I'm from the Vaults Duchy, where the weather's. My hometown might not have been the most after traveling for so long. I can finally say that with pride. Before I left on my journey, I was looking for something. Anything that would help me find him. And that's the reason behind his disappearance. Turned out they had manipulated him into awakening the... Fortunately, I was able to learn that they were doing all sorts of... My master was a kind person, and I couldn't just sit... That's why I decided to join the crew. A few years before I met them, I mourned their deaths for who knows how long. I could barely even bring with no living relatives in vaults. Until one day, there was something in his voice that made me look up. I had no idea how he'd done it, but I knew it must have been... It was just the magic I needed at that moment. Beautiful and kind. He went on to show me all kinds of incredible spells. Watching him made me smile at a time when my master would always say that magic exists to make something about that spoke to me. It made me want to become a mage, so I signed myself up as his disciple, begging him to teach me magic. I'll never forget how happy I was when he told me I had talent. After all, if he was right, that meant I had the potential to make people smile too. One day, shortly after I joined the crew, I suddenly lost the ability to use magic. No matter how many times I tried casting a spell, nothing happened. I had no clue what to do. The rest of the crew thought Master Zaka might have the answers I needed, so we set sail for vaults. It'd been forever since I'd been back home. My master was thrilled to see how much I'd grown. I opened my mouth to ask him about my problem, but when I saw how happy he looked, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I'd promised him that I'd come back as a great mage, but there I was, unable to cast even a single spell. The last thing I wanted was for him to be around that time, and wanting to keep it from... But he ended up getting sick. The source of the epidemic, that rotten creature, had already taken my parents. I'll never forget. Without my magic, all I could do was watch as... But you know, in search of a solution to my magic loss, that's when Master Zaka revealed that my mother had been a mage too.
on the verge of tears, my beloved home, just as I began feeling completely hopeless. So what if I couldn't use, and I finally tried? That left me as the only person. It was that moment when I'd promised myself a long time ago. Mom? The voice told me to, with my mom's help, I turned to see the rest of the crew climb. Power spread. Things were a little touching. I just know it's thanks to her. I can keep...
I once gave up being a sky man. She was spent. And I'd be damned if I... Good thing, too. Because it was... They helped us. In the end, anybody's trouble. I know what you're thinking. Man, the way up this... Here were these... So, the next time my daughter and I... How'd me and my daughter end up estranged? I refused to listen to the doctors. Terminal might. And so, I left my family at no matter how far and wide I traveled, the cure eluded me. And while I was away, my wife, she breathed her last. I wasn't there for her when she needed me most. I never even got the chance to say goodbye. Regret and self-love, you can't even begin to imagine the pain. My daughter spent countless days looking after her sick mother, fighting off fear and dread. It's not hard to imagine why she hates me. She must have... By the time I finally came home, she was long gone. There were no other relatives to turn to. The only family she'd known was no more. All I could do was stand, dazed and helpless, in the cold, empty shell of the home. After that, 15 years passed. I met the captain, and through my travels with the crew, reunited with my daughter. This might surprise you, but we didn't have a tearful, touching father-daughter reunion the second time around either. I spent so long telling myself that the next time we met, I'd face up to my past. But when the moment came, I froze. What could I possibly say or do for her as a father after all this time? Any courage I'd mustered withered in the face of her scorn, and I was left standing there, feeling like an old bastard. Sometime after this heartwarming reunion, I bonded with Leviathan, and through our link, saw glimpses of what lay in my daughter's heart. I thought I had escaped all those painful memories, but here they were. In that world created by the pact with Leviathan, my wife was still alive. I saw how things might have been if I had done things differently. Of course, I knew none of this was real, but I would rather stay in a world of memory than live in a cold, lonely reality without her. But she wasn't having any of that. She said I couldn't sacrifice my future to dwell in the past. She made me promise to fix things between myself and our daughter. Said she'd boot me out of the ocean if I came back without completing my task. Her words finally gave me the push I needed to face my past and start on the path to a brighter future. They gave me the strength to fight for my daughter in her hour of need. And I'd like to think that I finally did something fatherly, if only just the once. Of course, I don't expect our relationship to be mended with one conversation or act of bravery. But little by little, I think we're getting there.
Zega Grande, the forgotten skydom. As I gazed into its perennial blue, I reflected on my last time here, during my travels with him. My memories of this place were distant, yet unforgettable.
Have you been here before, Rosetta?
Hmm? Perhaps eventually I'll share my tale. But first, I know, indeed it wasn't. During the war, withered, and over time centuries would pass. She engaged him in a vicious, accepting her fate. However, the man, a primal beast, with beings born to be. She had never entertained, well, perhaps out of pity. Rosetta. It was his gift to her. With every union, when his journey neared, after my return, decades came and went. There was no mistaking it. This was his offspring. I realized at that very moment the time had come. He had entrusted this child to me from the ends of the skies. My heart swelled, but I concealed my excitement, flashing naught but a smile at the young captain. I would join the up-and-coming Skyfarers crew on the Grand Cipher for another journey across the skies, this time as a bystander. During their travels, they would experience joys and triumphs, alongside loss and hardship. I continued to observe from afar, doing my best to obscure my true intentions. My roots were well planted in the past. Knowing what I knew, would I be able to act as a part of their crew in earnest? Before long, my ambivalence would come to a head. My convictions had begun. Of course, they would have to face, and with our foes only be my presence, I thought if I were perhaps the time, but as I was prepared, I would be the buy. Finally, wasn't. I would leave. Thus, our journey.
What do you think? This one, yes? Please be careful.
What'll it be? Something hard? Something
Get behind my shield! Attack the clan!
They're weaker now! Reagan leg! Looking good! Looking to finish. It's over! Take this! Not over yet! Like that. Keep focused. Yes!
I'm right behind you!
Yep, eyes on the prize.
Now we're cooking.
Just luck. Let's patch you up.
Thanks a bunch.
Look out, guys!
Understood.
You don't hold back.
Nope.
Not yet.
Catch this! Take him out!
Don't get carried away.
Looking good. Just like that. On my mark. Here goes.
Prepare yourself.
Let's go!
Feel my magic?
That's why we love you.
Oh, you're in for it.
Looking good. They're weaker now.
They're furious!
The going gets tough. Ever tasted lead?
Oh no!
Healing light. The next one's mine.
Panacea!
I owe you one.
Reagan leg! Looking good. Just like armor break. We got this.
Watch this.
Looking good.
It's over already? Boy, you're on a roll.
Let's see. Nice find. What's this? Neat. That worked out, somehow or other.